So top section, Tokyo bullet train fast as it heads towards the woods. Then cometh the woods, cometh the technicality. Lots and lots of different line choices, things blown apart in there. Holes filled with dust. CIC Gate of Hell and the Shimano Blackwood 2.0, then out back into the open again off the Flying Scotsman drop, and then down into one of the most finished bowls in our sport. Here's Cedric's take on it.
18.
Well,
it's going to be tough.
Somebody who might fancy a crack at a free 18 is Andreas Kolb for Continental Afferden.
That will look good through the first couple of corners.
Joining me in the booth, Cedric Gracia and UCI World Champion Charlie Hatton. Teammates, we should point out before this gets underway, with Andreas Kolb.
I love the way, you know, he's so solid on the ball. Oh, he took the beginning of the corner.
He's roosting, come on.
0.3 of a second back for Kolb. Second fastest through the first split for the big Austrian. He took that historic win in the Liga,
yes,
but he's nearly 7
on,
tenths faster in the second split.
I think this is where Andy comes alive in sections like these, where it's tight, technical, it's hard to keep the flow and the speed.
Yeah, the man who calls Schlad Ming home, used to being in the trees, used to it being steep and loose. 0.7 of a second now at the second split for Andreas Kolb.
When he's strong like this, he's so dangerous, and he proved it early in the year.
He was fastest through that second split of anyone.
So composed as well. As I say.
He was carrying so much speed though into the corner. I don't think he lost too much time.
Don't think it's cost him too much.
Didn't look like he braked around that corner.
He don't know where they are.
No, he doesn't use them.
This was fascinating last week whenever it was Aaron Gwynn and watching Dakota Norton, Charlie Hatton watching Andy Kolb alongside us. Let's see what he can do in this bottom wood section then. The Austrian 1.4 seconds faster at the third split.
Hold it together, boy.
1.4.
Charlie, is this on from here on in? I'm putting you on the spot, I know that.
This is on.
Andy Kolb
is
then.
on form.
If you can see the face of Charlie right now, he's just looking at the TV. He's like, come on, boy.
Just squares that off, enters this really steep section where this huge crowd is. He'll be roared on. He's a race winner already this year. He's fastest through split three.
Oh my God, he is sliding everywhere.
1 second still in the green now for Andy Kolb.
Come on, boy.
As he heads down into the open.
Carry that speed all the way to the finish line.
And he is the fastest of anyone through split 4. Ducks down behind the stem. It's a lot of man to get behind one stem. Over the jump, Andy Kolb then heads down towards the tabletop jump. Just one more quarter to go.
56 k/h.
56 kilometers an hour. There's
Come
no
on,
guards
boy.
will be after him after that one. Kolb crosses the line and goes fastest in lane three for Andy Kolb. 0.4 of a second faster than Lloyd Bruni. Charlie Hatton, what do you think of that?
That is a run.
Here we go then, deep breath, Loris Vergier. He was absolutely magnificent here last year at the UCI World Championships. Can he go better today and take the win?
Can his moustache go faster than the one of Kolb today?
Vergier was so fast during that semi-finals run. As he arrives onto our screens now.
Oh, using the berm there.
Yeah.
Oh, nicely in the berm. Like, it's bumpy, but it didn't make it look good. He looked good this morning there already.
He's been second fastest through the first 2 splits, but he's 0.7 back, or should I say 0.7 in touch. He was absolutely unreal through the top of the track earlier on the day in the semi-final. Charlie, you're not sure?
That was really studied there.
Yeah. Oh, he's getting buck wild there.
The Trek Factory Racing, gravity start.
But that's what is dangerous with Vergier. Sometimes he makes things looking so good and you're like, oh, he's not going anywhere, but you never know with him.
He is always pretty on point with everything, so maybe he's deceptively fast.
Oh no, 1.4.
1.4 back now for Vergier. So, was that semi-finals run?
Oh, I need to start to unleash the beast now.
Just about maximal for him as he heads round that apex marker. Loris Vergier still on the hunt for his first UCI mountain bike downhill World Cup win of the year. Slows it up, heads down into the steep section now. With Vergier, you never say it's over until it's over, because he's capable of the unbelievable.
Oh, nice! He shoved a lot of time on split number 4.
Just as I say that, he's brought half a second back as he heads out into the open now. We saw Menard pull back a load of time from here on down. So this is still doable for Vergier, and listen to the crowd.
Oh, he's pedaling early.
On the number 2 track session.
You see the way he was pedaling, he tried to tuck and pedal at the same time.
He was doing everything, yeah.
Vergier then slings it round the right-hander. Vergier crosses the line. Is it going to be enough? Loris Vergier, second place by 0.2 of a second from Andy Kolb.
He pulled back some time at the bottom there. 0.7.
3:19.9.
Yeah, that's a lot.
0.7 of a second in the last split.
He was doing 2 things at the same time. He was behind the bike to tuck and pedaling at the same time. You know, like those bikes you have at the gym?
Yeah.
You know, like the pedalo.
Yeah.
Well, 1 to go. Andy Kolb's in the hot seat, and listen to the roar of alley as Benoit Coulanges leaves the start hut here in Vergier.
The Halle means a lot here for him in Vergier.
Fastest in quali, fastest in the semi-final, just as he was last time out in Ludenvielle-Peyragueux. He's got big Andy Kolb sat in the hot seat. Charlie Hatton sat alongside us, can hardly watch.
Oh, it's quick.
This is tense.
Benoit Coulanges stays inside there, slams it round the next apex marker, heads into the trees.
Oh, looks quick there.
This is looking seriously fast from Coulanges, just as it always does. Coulanges, 0.02 of a second in it.
In touch though.
Second fastest through the first split. 0.09 now. There is nothing in this race. You cannot take your eyes off it here in Vergier.
It's nothing.
Clips that pole. Coulanges, the drone can hardly keep up with him. Smashing his way through these woods.
But in semi-final the same.
Could this be the day? Could this be the day that Benoit Coulanges wins his first UCI World Cup race? Or will Andy Kolb win his second? We knew it was going to be good. We didn't know it was going to be this good. Kolb leads Vergier currently. Where is this man, Benoit Coulanges, going to stack up amongst them?
Oh, it's faster.
Charlie, that looked good to me.
I can't even say anything.
Look at that, he's moving. Oh, he's sprinting hard.
Sprinting.
Benoit Coulanges has made ribbons of this track all week long here in Vergier.
Oh, he's close.
He's so close on sprint number 3.
0.2 of a second. We know from Vergier, we know from Menard at the bottom of the track has time for those willing to link it up.
That's where he could make a difference. Where it's technical and complicated.
Coulanges with that really unique style attacking through here, through this steep section now.
That looked good.
That looked so quick there.
Releases the
Round
brakes.
the stump.
Round the stumps, kept the bike on the back.
The pedals
He's
already.
0.4 of a second quicker, Coulanges.
Ay, 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 ay.
This is key. This is key from here on out. He's the fastest of anyone through split 4.
He's put a pedal in down that fast straight.
Look at Max.
Max Commensal chants his name at the bottom. Could today be the day that Benoit Coulanges finally wins a UCI World Cup? You cannot take your eyes off it. Benoit Coulanges, 1 quarter to go. The crowd go wild here in France. Benoit Coulanges crosses the line and wins the UCI World Cup here in Vergier. Incredible scenes. Andy Kolb is second as one of the famous finish areas in cycling goes absolutely berserk. The police are on site to get him offside. France have a French winner at home in France.
What a race.
Andreas Kolb second by 0.1 of a second. What an age of international downhill racing we are living through.
Look at the crowd at the bottom. This is France. This is Vergier.
The flares go off, the chainsaws roar out as the French crowd swamp their hero. Benoit Coulanges has done what he has promised to do for so long. Benoit Coulanges wins the UCI Mountain Bike World Cup Haute Savoie in Vergier. Finally, redemption for Benoit Coulanges after all those years of trying.
The full weekend. 4
Yeah, he's done it.
He's done it.
The 1-1-1.
He won everything.
Oh, that's cool to see. It's been coming for a long time, that win.
The perfect downhill race from Benoit Coulanges. He won the qualies, he won the semis, then he went and won the finals. Unstoppable. Finally got that win, and it was by a tenth of a second from Andy Kolb. Lars Vergier was third, Jackson Goldstone was fourth. Loic Bruni in fifth, crucially well ahead of Finn Isles, in ninth in terms of that overall title battle. Dylan Levesque 11th, Bernard Kerr 12th, then Munoz, superb result for him in 13th. Ollie Davis 15th, Matt Walker 17th, Danny Hart 23rd, just behind Remy Therion, who was just behind Davide Palazzari. Greg Williamson 27th. As around the town, bar managers are frantically calling in more staff. This place will go off tonight. Benoit Coulanges, one of the most popular winners you're ever likely to come across in cycling.
Congratulations, what a fantastic win and what a reception. How are you feeling?
I'm very well strong because you know we started on this season 10 years ago with the same team, and we just at the time we just wanted to do the quali down in the top 80, and it was a dream but wasn't a goal, and for the last 2 years it was a goal for me. It took me 2 years from the second at the World Champion in Portes du Soleil to win the race. I can't believe. I want to say a massive thanks to everyone believe in me. It's helpful for me from the beginning. So much people helping me. Thank you, and the home crew. Look at this.
Wow!
Here in Vergier. Here is how the overall standings look then. Loic Bruni didn't get the win today, but crucially got the points, got the jump on Finn Isles. It's Bruni from Goldstone. Now Vergier up into third. Isles slides to fourth. Coulanges up into fifth, not that far behind him. Then Kolb, Deprella, Brosnan, Greenland, Shaw. Then it's Kerr, Menard, Williams, Norton, Levesque, Ronan Dunn, Matt Walker, Danny Hart and Max Hartenstern.